Hey guys, Springlock Films here. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my Lego Fnaf 4 and Sister Location MOC. Now, this is probably the hardest one that I had to reassemble, as well as Fnaf 3, because, yeah, I didn't know the pieces for Fnaf 3. This one just has all of these all around, so you actually have to literally press them down hard. You can't do it on the carpet, you actually have to do it on hard surfaces. So yeah, it was really hard to get this back up, but I'm glad I did. I really like this MOC. It's one of my favorites. Fnaf 1 has always been my favorite one though, so yeah. I think we should get started on this MOC now. This is actually compared two MOCs together, which is Fnaf 4 and Fnaf Sister Location. So if you have a look in the Freddy files, if I can find the page, there is actually a little part where it shows why these are connected, and it will make sense. All makes sense shortly. If give me a sec. There it is. Okay, so there's Fredbear's over there, right next to the control module right there. There's the Fnaf 4 room, and then there is a plush trap area. Now, of course, I know that this is supposed to be underground, these are supposed to be on the surface, but because of I can't just level them up, I had to do it this way. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy this MOC, and I hope everyone really likes it. This is the front. There's not much to it. Just literally nothing. Literally just blank, absolutely nothing. You can just see a couple of entrances to the elevator and stuff. This side there also is nothing. You can just blank, except for you come through here, which is the windows and that. These stick out again. These stick out. So this is bigger than every other normal MOC. Yeah. Over here, it sticks out again. You've got the entrance to Fredbear's, that's probably like the main area that you can see. And then over here, the same. So yeah, we're gonna get started on this side because I want to get started on Fnaf 4 and head into Sister Location. Now, so here's Fnaf 4, and as all the MOCs do, you can just, yeah, easy peasy. So here's Fnaf 4. Really simple. These doors are actually painted because I didn't actually have some white doors, but you can't really tell that much, and I do like it. So yeah, we've got a couple of dressers and stuff. So here's a dresser here, and then you can just pull them out. These all get slotted out like this. If you give me a second. Oh, didn't mean to break it. Here it is, these little drawers, they just slot out. They are really hard to put back in as well. And yeah, really like this mechanic, even though it doesn't really look that good when they are pulled out, but it just gives it more depth into the detail on the drawers. We do actually have the bed. The bed actually has its little texture thing on it. That's just all connected together with like stuff, all that little paper and stuff. The closets don't actually have mechanics to open, but you can just take these out and open the closets. There's a little Foxy plush, and there's nothing much really else in here except for some pictures and stuff. So you can put those back in there. On these sides, of course, these of course also have the mechanics of opening, and the doors do work as well. They open this way because of the way in the game. So when they're closed and then they open up, and then you gotta look outside, that's the way they open up. So yeah, open up easy like that, and you can see they're painted. Probably not that much though, so I think I did a pretty decent job. Just it's out to black at the end, which is just a blank little thing at the end. That's just in the full way off in stop motions, because otherwise then you would see the rest of the room and stuff. So we're just gonna place that back down. And yeah, we've got a couple of windows on this one and stuff. So yeah. Onto this side, we do actually have this side, which also has some windows and stuff. They actually have little tables, there's just not enough room for them. So yeah, I'm not terribly disappointed about that, but I still do really like the design of these hallways and everything else. We've got that little lamp in there as well. So yeah, there's supposed to be a plushie. I don't know where it is at the moment, but of course I will include it with the crying child for when I do put the characters in here when they're all finished. There's my characters over here for those who didn't watch the thing. So I still got to get some characters built and made. So yeah, really happy with that. Really like that. You can't see through the window, but it is a bit dusty. It's in the old window, and it's like got stickers all over it. So here's Fredbear's. Now, if you don't know, last time I had this all blue, and it was terrible because all random blue variants of colors. That's why that's still blue and a little speck there, but yeah. Now it's this way. Now, of course, I had to sacrifice something to do this, and that was a private room. But the private room isn't that important, and if I did need to do it, I can just do it with these if I had to, with these little plates, if I had to build one. So I'm not that disappointed about it, but I do really like the new design. I think it looks really cool. On this side, we do actually have just some more pattern. There's not much more here, and yeah, I really do like the pattern though. It's always been iconic and it always looks really good and makes the sets look a bit better. And you can see down there that it still keeps down. That's because it needs to continue on the inside. And yeah, oh, just knocked the desk lamp. The door is functional, so you can open the door like usual. This was extremely dusty the last time I did it. And here, no one has actually really seen this part because I never shoot this in stop motion. The actual real part, last part you guys probably have seen of this is probably from It's Me when the crying child gets bit because the foxy guy stuffs him into the head. Yeah, that was a really old stop motion. And yeah, it just looks really cool. It's got their little poster things and stuff more around there and some pizza decorations. 2 of them, and then we've got these 2 little things. Now these are like batteries packs for the old animatronics. Just pull an animatronic or something out. Let's just grab Golden Freddy. So they just sound like that on the little battery pack thingies. And it works pretty well, so yeah. I'm quite happy with it. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, the stage does actually look probably the worst because you can't see underneath it. If you do it low, for low shots, you can kind of see underneath it. But of course, you have to get out of the way of the things, which is another way to block it off, the tables, because yeah, the table's just big and they get in the way of being able to see that. Unless you do it on a different angle, like from here or something. So yeah. Okay, we do actually have fun with plush trap next, and then we're going to get on to the actual Dislocation MOC. Yeah. So here's fun with plush trap. You may be like, oh, how do you fit the camera in? Well, you just pull that out, and then the phone should fit through there. If it doesn't, then you can take these 2 out as well. And yeah, so we got the little X here. So actually the last thing I placed on this. It's still a little dusty, not much, but I've really cleaned these out because these used to be really dusty in here. And this was the one I was too lazy to clean out, but I actually cleaned it out. And I'm happy because it looks really cool. We got the little chair. Oh, that just fell over. Literally just sits in the middle of 2 studs on an illegal technique. But it works. And we got the 4 doors as well, some random windows. Because I was running out of white pieces, so yeah. I'm really happy with how these rooms all did turn out. Yeah, looks really cool in my opinion, so really happy with that. So I think it's about time we get started onto the main MOC. This is location MOC. So this is a little entrance to the elevator, which just is a door. This isn't an official Lego door. I got this from like a knockoff little thing that I got. But yeah, it works really well, and I was running out of doors, so I needed to use one. Got the little entrance here. You've got the little elevator. You do have the little, whatever that is, the glass things, the celebrate poster, the dance poster, as well as the big red and obvious button, which isn't actually connected onto any studs or anything. It's just stuck there, kind of like the foxy head and Fnaf free. Put that back there. There is a little vent that connects underneath that just leads for like 3 blocks, but because I don't want to do massive vents. And here's the control module. Now this is probably my favorite part about the MOC. You can definitely enter into here. You've got loads of buttons and stuff. Oh, there's a little bit of, yeah, you've got loads of buttons. You've got these little, whatever those are, but they look mechanical, so I just added them in. And then you've got the 2 shock and light buttons connected on the top there. They just connect to the bottom through that. You've got a little window over here. I've done them, what is that, blue? I've done them blue so that you can see them better. One of them's blue, one of them's not. The reason why one is blue is because it's getting shocked at the moment, so I put it as blue. That was my main idea, and if you don't want it getting shocked, then you can just put that there for it not to get shocked. But I believe I only have one of each, because I had to use the other one for something. I do not remember what. Oh yeah. But yeah. And then there's another vent through to there. There is the NR mask and stuff. It is all green, even though the lighting was green, but I just put it all green. And yeah, it works. It looks okay, so yeah. The next room is the circus gallery. Circus gallery, I think, is the word. So yeah. We have the shock and light button there. Whatever the hell that thing is. There's a little bit more of just cylinders and stuff. And the doors, discs, buttons, everything. Yeah, about to say doors, I don't know why. We have the celebrate poster, and then behind we do actually have a little area where we can put Circus Baby if we wanted to, even though she doesn't really appear in the game. There is actually a little thing down here that can pop out. It flips out for the what is it called? The little but under the desk minigame thing, you can flip it out. But yeah, it's quite hard to do. It's just a little flip, so yeah, it works easy, but it's hard because of how much I've got to hold the camera and do that, so we're not going to worry about that. We do have 2 little vents down here. We've got 1 to Fun Time Auditorium and Ballora Gallery on the side. So yeah, over here we'll just go into, we'll go game style, so we'll go Ballora Gallery first. So yeah, it's just a little area. It's got a load of little pipes and stuff. There's a little stage down there. I'm pointing into over there, and it's a really basic stage, but it works and it looks okay. So we do have the Let's Ready poster with a door that does open, of course. And then we enter into the breaker room. Now the breaker room is pretty simple. We do have a little, over there, we do have a little monitor thing that flips up, so you can put all the systems back on, and then the little stage for Funtime Freddy, as well as all the pipes and stuff. These more pipes. The pipes take a while to add in, but they add a lot more detail than just walls in here. So yeah, nothing else on this side. If we go over here, we can go into that vent. We go into the Funtime Auditorium. This is actually pretty much the exact same, except it's got a door over here which leads into a room. We do actually have a stage again and the little pipes. Yeah. Over here we do have the little door as well as the parts and service. I used to have a little area to get into there, but now I don't. I didn't think it was necessary because you don't really see it in the game. And yeah, it's got a little sticker on there from an old Marvel set, like I said, because I've teared down a lot of my sets to build these, but they look really, really cool. But most of the pieces I ordered online, of course. Over here, we do actually have the scooping room, which has a new scooper design. The old scooper design was pretty, yeah, basic. And yeah, it is mechanical, it does work. And I like the new scooper design better, even though it doesn't really look like a scooper because it doesn't have the bottom piece, but it works. The new scooper design just has a little hinge in there connected to here, which was actually for the old one, but this new hook little area over there, you can flip it up and down for the scooping action. And yeah, there is blood underneath it. We do have a little area where all of the, you know, the heads and stuff all are, the body parts and stuff, and two little windows where inard stands and stuff. So yeah, again, really like this design of this big massive MOC. I don't know what else to say, but this is actually one of my favorite MOCs because it does include 2 MOCs and it's a massive MOC and it's really cool. Yeah, I think I did more detail on the other MOCs though. They are always been better, but yeah, for this it's actually big. It's the biggest one I have because of how it extends out. So yeah, this is the last big one of mine because I showed you guys FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3. This is FNAF 4 in this location, so it's the last big one. FNAF 6 has a little tiny office. FNAF UCN, a little tiny office, and FNAF Help Wanted, just again that little tiny little lobby area. So those videos will not be long, but yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, but we're going to go through it one more time before we end off the video like I've always done. So we've got the little elevator here again. I used to have one of those plated pieces, you know, the ones that have the little crosses in them, but I use those for stop motion now, so I've switched them out. We do actually have the, what's it called, the control module. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, really cool. The Balloy gallery and the breaker room. And then on this side, of course, the same, the Funtime auditorium and the parts and service room. Over here we have a circus gallery. She has that little desk, that desk I love, and the little things and stuff. And then behind it we do have chairs, the little area for baby. Over here we do have the scooping room. We have Fun with Plus Trap over here, as well as Fredbear's family diner over here. Can't really see the outside, but there's the outside there. Over here we do actually have, yeah, we have FNAF 4. Again, you can't really see back there, but yeah, that pulls down as well. If it wants to pull down without everything tearing off. There you go. Yeah, and that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching for this last big MOC. I am doing 3 more videos for the rest of the week of MOCs. They are not as big as this, so don't be expecting anything massive. These are the 4 big MOCs of mine. I will be doing the 3 small ones now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts on this in the comments below and make sure to subscribe because I need to know you guys' thoughts on this. I think it looks really cool, but yeah, I can't also do it because of piece count for the walls. I know you guys probably want me to do it in grey because it will probably look better. I've done that before, but I didn't have enough pieces, so I wasn't able to do it because I needed the pieces for other big MOCs and small ones. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, comment your thoughts about this MOC, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.